What we have here is a 93 Supra front bumper, and I'm actually going to be fixing it. There's a crack in the bumper right here. So what I want to do is strip all the paint. So what I'm going to use is I got some Proform aerosol paint stripper. But at first I'm going to use some 80 grit on the DA just to scratch up the paint and open it up. That way when the stripper gets used, it'll actually do a better job because it's opened up. You can actually get in deep. Don't really have to go hard at it. Just get some scratches in there to open up the paint. I want to get this paint off so then I can fix it, prime it, and then sell this bumper. I know that these can be tough to find because they don't make them anymore. And even the aftermarket suppliers are limited. I wanted to try out a new product. We get the stuff in like a gallon can, and can rots out and rusts out. And I don't really like that. I'm going to try the aerosol stuff. Hoping it works good. It'll be a lot cleaner to use than trying to brush and gob it on that way. Lucky for me, half this paint isn't sticking very well because whoever painted this didn't do a good job. There was a wrap on this thing before, and that's why the paint kind of came off, because the wrap pulled all the paint off. So I'm thinking, I probably don't need to hit it with 80 grit, but I'm hoping it makes it even better, more effective, quicker. Once I get this fixed, I'm going to get the primer, put her online, and try and sell this unit. It's a good bumper, like there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that the guy did was in here, he had a new intercooler, so he had to trim. There's like a, what would you call it? Like a baffle or a piece air deflector that goes right into your radiator. So he put an intercooler in here, had to trim this edge just to get it to fit. That just holds that air down, the air deflector in place. But if you have a turbo on this thing, you don't really need to worry about that. Shake up my paint stripper. I'm going to grab the blower, blow the dust off before I get ahead of myself. Like I said, 80 grit on the machine there. Get some sand scratches in. I mean, you can even come in by hand. I'm doing it pretty quick here. I'm sure it'll come off. So this is just an old piece of 80 that's been used up once. That should do the trick too. We'll find out. I believe we use this 80 grit on stripping some panel that's metal, so it's kind of really worn out because once you start sanding with metal, sandpaper runs out, wears out quick. Good enough. Hoping that the paint stripper does a good job. The only reason I'm worrying about using this paint stripper is I'm thinking that it should speed me up from using more of my time with sanding it out. What does it say on here? Probably should read the instructions. Proform aircraft paint stripper. Mask areas to be stripped, shake hand for a minute. Eye protection gloves, respirator, spray 8 inches away. Heavy even coat. 15 to 20 minutes, sure, yeah. remove it with a plastic scraper. Oh, this is meant for metal. In that case, let's test the spot first. We'll test inconspicuous area right back here. Okay, we'll try that. I will be back after a few minutes of letting that do its thing. So this paint stripper, I don't know how well it's gonna work. Didn't seem to affect the plastic, so we're just gonna hose her on and see what happens. If I can get most of it off with this, sure, that'd be great, but I think I'm gonna be doing a bit of sanding to get the rest off. They don't make paint stripper like they used to, where it would knock you out on your ass if you're within 100 feet of the stuff because it's so strong. This, I'm not even smelling it right now. I don't smell a thing about it. Oh, starting to strip down there a bit. Had to put a heavy coat on. Yeah, it's not really. I remember 10 years ago even we had stuff. You put it on and within 10 seconds it was already starting to lift paint. OEM, brand new OEM paint, like the best of the best you can get, not anything that somebody's done once, kind of like the aftermarket, and it would strip that easily. Yeah, but I'm sure there's environmental reasons why. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Even with 80 grit. Well, it is what it is. Nothing else I can do. Let her soak and see what happens. I'm gonna give it a wash when I'm done, because I believe water is what you use with this stuff to neutralize it. Yeah, this is... paint stripper just doesn't, it's not the same. Whatever they got rid of in here, it's just not the same. Oh well, try that. Well, it ain't working great, this paint stripper. So another thing, you can cover it and keeps all the fumes in, and hopefully that really accelerates it to come up. I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna be sanding this, but I guess this stuff kind of confirmed paint stripper just isn't what it used to be, and everything's gonna be sanded off. No point of fighting with it chemically because I haven't had any luck with this. This should be easy because the paint is done so poorly. It should be easy, but it's not. This is looking more like getting a super bumper ready video to do not buy this product video. 15 minutes covered and sanded 80 grit, opened up, not doing anything. Really only getting anything right there, a bit inside. I don't know. I'm gonna grab this scraper. Might not be the sharpest. Leaning on it pretty good, but not worth the effort. Do not buy this product. Let me show it to you one more time. Proform aircraft paint stripper does not work at all, period. I think that's what the video is going to be. Do not buy this.